Hello everybody. My name is Lily Janae and welcome to Lily of the Valley. Now with today's video, I am going to express to y'all how my journey started. Now, being on this journey, I have been on this journey since around December, I believe. I started waking up around October. A lot of things happened as this process was coming on onto me. Now, with my spiritual journey, it started when I was at my lowest point. I was depressed. I was depressed in the past. It had a lot to do with everything that was going on and the choices I've made in my life. When it came down to love, I was at a very, very weak point. I dated people that had me to believe, or I myself believed, that I wasn't good enough. So I attracted people like that, which put more damage on my heart. When it came down to my family, at the time, me and my twin wasn't getting along as well, which put me in a more lower state because that's my best friend. Like, of course, I would be so hurt not to have her around. My room was a mess. I stayed in bed. I stayed in my mother's bedroom for days upon days, and not knowing how the time would fly, and I would not eat. I wasn't eating at all. I couldn't eat. At the time, I was just not consuming it. It wasn't going down, or I would throw it up. And that all came from being emotionally disabled, emotionally broke down. And I need to stress that to you guys. You know, being happy is the best thing you could ever do for your body. Being depressed, not so much, especially with your mindset. At the time, I was believing that in the past my sister was with some demon, and I thought, you know, at the time that things were not going to go down the way it should have been. I thought everything was just a mess in my life. My mother would try to help me out by putting on inspirational YouTube videos of people, of life coaches and everything like that, but none of that would stick to me. Everything would just brush off, and even when I thought I got out of a little bit of my depression and started to rise up, I would slump back down. And what got me out of this depressing stage? Chanel Cooper Sykes. Chanel Imonitier, now since she got married. I am completely grateful for such an angel to come upon this earth, because once my mother placed on a YouTube video of Chanel Cooper Sykes, it was her Sacred Beginnings course, the second day, and it was like she was speaking to me through the laptop screen. It was unbelievable. It was like she was describing everything happening in my life. Once my mother put her on, I was like, okay, she's beautiful. Let me just listen to what she has to say. Everything related to me. She was like, she was actually having a one-on-one conversation with me. And that's how these things work. When you start to spiritually awake and God's trying to get your attention, He's going to send somebody in some form or something to wake you up and say, hey, I'm right here. I'm right here. And ever since then, I started listening to more and more of her videos. I started getting more in tune with her, and I became a Sacred Circle member. Sacred Circle is one of it's her group that she has. It's exclusive. She has open memberships whenever she feels as if she wants to. However, being in this program and being in the program she had us in, and being in the group, was spreading more love and light within the group. It got me back to a state of power. It got me back to a state of being one with God, and it got me really connected. I am connected. I am happily connected with God now. And one thing I noticed about my journey, getting started in my journey, one profound thing that happened, I signed my name in the back of a Bible. And ever since then, after I signed my name back in the back of a Bible saying I am ready to dedicate my life to Jesus Christ, not being all religious, but as soon as I opened my heart to that divine being that was once on this earth and ran around doing missions and spreading love and light to everybody just by being God within him, I started experiencing a lot more. As soon as I signed my name in that Bible, I heard 3 long train choo-choos. It said, "Poop!" And I was just like, there's no way that is a coincidence, because there's no such thing as coincidence in this world. So being on the spiritual journey, that's how I got started. I actually been writing down. I write down a lot of things. I write down what I want and what I would desire out of this world, what I want the world to bring back to me. And during that time, I would constantly write down, I want more spiritual awareness. I am being more spiritually aware. I want more guidance and wisdom and knowledge. And that is what was brought back to me by the power of writing. Amazing. So just wanted to share this story with you on how I got started with my spiritual journey. It can happen to you. All you gotta do is just ask. All you gotta do is just ask. And I ask in a form of writing. Writing is very powerful. So peace, love, and light. Just wanted to say that.